And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Now Allen. And it's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Murray trying again after the pick 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw again. Murray being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Buffalo.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, and he hits Drake. Murray. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a third down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
First and 10.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 42-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray forced out to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
33-yard line.
Murray now on first down. It's complete to Drake. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They run toss to the right with Drake. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd and 15 now. Murray on the screen. This is Edmonds. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and goal, Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
That's the score. Bills.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now a run with Singletary. And he's into the clear. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, 47 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll throw from the gun. Going deep for Hopkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, 60 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
The kick is blocked.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
9 yards.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Jordan Hicks brought it.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That one was intended for John Brown. But it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Going deep for Hopkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And some room to work. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action here on 1st down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Going deep for Hopkins. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down. Throwing again, Allen. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Up 2nd and 3.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray being chased out left. He'll run it, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A.J. Klein able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. To throw is Murray. Quick hitch, complete. It's Drake. Murray's no yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Deontay Thompson.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
today.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo.
And something that you noticed along the way, just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL.